Hi there, this is Savewith Crypto. Now, yesterday I mentioned that a friend of mine was talking about Kucoin and using it to earn passive income by lending out your crypto. Now, I was just going to look at this. So I think what he's referring to is where is it now? Earn crypto lending. It says lend out cryptos to earn interest. So I was going to have a quick look at this, and it seems that I have to enable margin trading. So I just agree to that. I'm not going to use this for margin trading. So it looks like, if I wanted to lend out Bitcoin over, say, a 28-day period, I'd be looking at a annual rate of something like 4.38%. That doesn't look very interesting to me at all because I can get a lot more. I currently use crypto.com, where, for example, I'm getting 8.5% on Bitcoin and 8.5% on Ethereum. That is because I've got one of the higher tiers, because I've got one of the higher cards, though. So that isn't what everybody would get. So there's that. SwissBorg is also interesting, but you can see here, the actual rates you get are pretty miserable, really. I mean, Bitcoin, I'm only getting about 1%. I've got some BNB in there, which I'm getting 8.8%, which is a little bit better. Matic is okay at 9.25%. And then it starts getting interesting with the stable coins like USDC, where you get 9.2%, and SwissBorg, which is the only one I really keep in, SwissBorg, and you can get 25% there. Although if I check on my phone now, the current rate is actually only 8.34%. Now, this is why I'm really interested in Aubit, who are now rebranding themselves as Freeway, because if you look at my account, you can see that I've got 2.5 Bitcoin in there and $33,000 worth of Freeway Token in there. And this pays about $100 every morning at 9 a.m. for this amount. Now, if you do want to get involved with Freeway, please use the link in the description down below, which will get you the best rate you can get, I think, on the market, really. I mean, we're talking like 43% for stable coins and 33% for Bitcoin, 20% for Ethereum. It's phenomenal, I think. Now, I will leave a link in the top right-hand corner now to Sadie Hutton, who's the joint CEO of Aubit, and she goes through how to set up your staking superchargers here. Now, the way she does it there is she'll go here, for example, to the BTC supercharger, and say you wanted to buy like $1,000 worth of that, you would go add, then that would add it to your shopping cart. And then when you go to the shopping cart, you go check out now. And you see the only way you can pay is with Bitcoin, BNB, Ethereum, or USDT. And also what it says here is that third-party payment provider fees are variable by token. So you got 0.23% processing plus, for example, like 0.008 BNB, etc. Now, I didn't do it like that. What I did was I went to here, where it says buy or sell OTC. OTC is over the counter. And you click that, and then I went start, I understand, and then it depends what you want, but what I wanted myself was the BTC supercharger. So I clicked that, said okay, and then this is where you'd put, your $1,000 worth, for example, in there. And here, all I put was, I'd like to send you 3 Bitcoin, use 25% of that to buy Freeway Token, FWT, and set up the supercharger. And that's all I did. And this generates a support ticket. And what you get back is an email, something like this, where it says, choose the supercharger product you want to purchase using the OTC. And it gives an address for USDT and USDC. It gives an Ethereum BNB address there, and what I used, a Bitcoin address there. And then you basically just send the Bitcoin or whatever you're sending to that address, and then you just reply to this email with your transaction ID, and they'll set up the supercharger for you. Now, I appreciate this isn't the most smooth process in the world, and it's it's a little bit clunky, to be honest, but it does work, and it does get the job done. Now, who is this best for? Well, even though I regard this as a kind of passive income, I'm probably not going to make regular withdrawals. In fact, I'll probably not withdraw at all for about a year, and then after that I'll probably withdraw every 3 months or so. And the way it would work was you basically go sell, and then again you would create another support ticket, which is all about selling your supercharger. So you would sell it back into Bitcoin, which you can then transfer out, and the Freeway token you have, you could either sell that into Bitcoin, or you could just leave it as Freeway token. Now, I appreciate this isn't for everybody. If you are looking at more like taking a weekly amount out that you want to live on or something like that, you might be worth looking at the crypto.com earn feature. I'll just go over to the phone and show you that now. So you can see here that I've got various cryptos in here, like I've got Algorand paying 3%, which is not very good, Bitcoin at 6.5%, DOT at 12.5%. I do actually get slightly more than this because I've got the higher tier card. So if for example I look at the Bitcoin one, you can see that this one here that's worth $802, every Friday I get 6.5% in Bitcoin, and I get an extra 2% in CRO, which is crypto.com's own native token. I do like to keep my Matic in there, and you can see that the Matic is paying 12% per annum with 2% extra CRO there. And I always set these up on Fridays so that you actually get the interest every Friday. And what I do, because there's quite a few of them paying out on Friday, if I've got enough to reinvest, I do that as well, because these don't auto compound, it just sort of pays out. But the whole point is when they do pay out, it goes straight into your crypto wallet. So you see here what you can do. You can top up your card with Matic, or you could put it into your fiat wallet, into the currency of your choice. I've never quite understood why I've got Australian dollars as well as euros, but I have. But yeah, so I could sell the Matic straight into there. So crypto.com might suit people more who just want to take out some earnings every month, or every week even, and just get some money to spend. But obviously you're looking at much lower interest rates than you are with Aubit. Now, one of the problems with the earn on crypto.com is there are minimum amounts that you have to stake, and generally they tend to be about sort of like $100 or so, sometimes a little bit more. Now, there is this help page here on crypto.com where it does say the minimum limits, and I'll put a link to this in the description. But yeah, essentially it's, for example, like with Bitcoin, it is 0.005, BNB is 2, Ethereum is 0.15. Yeah, so you're looking at, a few $100 really, aren't you, sort of thing. Say with the stable coins, USDC and USDT, it's 250. So this isn't going to suit those with the smaller amounts. And for people at the other end of the scale, there are actually maximum limits as well. So for most normal people, it's up to $1 million. And for the Obsidian Black card holders, they can have up to $2 million worth of crypto in the earn feature. What a wonderful problem that would be to have, wouldn't it? So overall, what I'd probably say is that if you've only got a small amount to invest, do look at the Freeway platform. If you find that all a bit complicated and weird, maybe just look at SwissBorg, and the percentages are quite low, but nevertheless it's all very, very simple, and it does auto compound. And for everyday use, if you've got a reasonable amount to invest, I'd probably look at crypto.com. If you want to kind of withdraw quite often and put it on your card, do that sort of thing. But of course, none of this is financial advice at all. Please do your own research. I personally use all three platforms for different reasons, really. Anyway, thanks for watching the video. This was a bit of a different one, I know, today. So if you've enjoyed it, please do click like. If you didn't like it, press dislike twice just to make sure I know. Please do leave a nice comment, ask any questions you like, and I'll try and answer them, because I'm fairly knowledgeable about this side of things. Do make sure you're subscribed, tick the notification bell, and above all, tell your friends.